Have you ever wondered what it was really like behind the scenes of one of the most famous television shows in history? The show that made everyone laugh, The Honeymooners, had moments no one saw. At the age of 73, Audrey Meadows, who played the smart and charming Alice Cramden, finally opened up about what really happened with her co-star, Jackie Gleason. You might think working on a hit show is all fun and laughter, but sometimes reality is very different from what we see on screen. Audrey's story is one that surprised many people. Audrey Meadows was known for her clever lines and perfect timing. She made Alice Cramden someone everyone loved. And then there was Jackie Gleason, a genius comedian who played Ralph Cramden. Ralph was loud, funny, sometimes frustrating, and always memorable. People often imagined that Audrey and Jackie had a close friendship, just like Alice and Ralph. But Audrey's confession showed that things were not exactly like that. Audrey admitted that working with Jackie was not always easy. Jackie had a big personality, sometimes too big. On set, he could be bossy and demanding. Audrey said he had a way of making people feel nervous, even if they were very experienced actors. She described moments when she did not know how he would react to a scene. It was stressful. But here is the interesting part. Audrey never let that fear show on camera. She was professional and always delivered her lines perfectly. She had a quiet strength that kept the show running smoothly, even when Jackie was unpredictable. Audrey also spoke about the pressure of being on a hit show. Ratings were high, and everyone expected perfection. Jackie, being the star, had a lot of control. If a scene did not go the way he wanted, he could get frustrated. Audrey said that sometimes she felt like she was walking on eggshells. She had to stay calm and composed, even if Jackie's behavior was unpredictable. But she also admitted something that shocked a lot of fans. Audrey said that behind the cameras, Jackie was not the warm, friendly man that the public saw. He could be harsh and impatient. Sometimes he even criticized her in ways that were unfair. But Audrey did not hold a grudge. She knew that Jackie was a genius in comedy, and she respected his talent. Audrey's honesty gave fans a glimpse into the reality of television in the 1950s. Being on a hit show was glamorous on the outside, but it required a lot of patience and professionalism. Audrey's story reminds us that the people we admire on screen might have struggles we never see. She also talked about how she handled the situation. Audrey said she focused on doing her best work, regardless of Jackie's mood. She did not argue or fight. She just stayed committed to her role, and that made her stand out. While Jackie was the star, Audrey's performance as Alice Cramden was just as important. Fans loved her, and she became an icon in her own right. One of the most surprising things Audrey revealed was how much she learned from Jackie, even though he was difficult at times. She said that working with someone so talented pushed her to be better. Jackie's unpredictability forced her to think quickly, adapt, and stay sharp. In a way, she admitted, those challenges made her a stronger actress. Audrey also mentioned something important about respect. She said that even if Jackie could be harsh, she always maintained her dignity. She never let anyone treat her poorly for long, and she set boundaries quietly. Fans admired her not just for her acting, but for how she handled herself. Audrey's story is not just about show business. It is a lesson about life. Sometimes the people around us may be difficult or challenging. That does not mean we cannot succeed. Audrey stayed focused, professional, and kind, even when things were not easy. And in the end, she earned the love and respect of audiences everywhere. Audrey Meadows passed away in 1996, but her words continue to inspire. Her honesty about Jackie Gleason showed that even behind the laughter, there was a real human story. Fans will always remember Alice Cramden as clever, strong, and unshakable, much like Audrey herself. So, the next time you watch The Honeymooners, remember that there was a lot more happening behind the scenes than we could ever imagine. Audrey Meadows showed us the power of professionalism, patience, and quiet strength. She turned challenges into opportunities, and that is why she remains a beloved figure in television history. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed learning the real story behind the Honeymooners, make sure to share this video and celebrate the incredible Audrey Meadows. Her story is a reminder that sometimes the toughest challenges create the strongest heroes.